Hello, welcome back to more LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. Well, in the last episode, we finished off free play mode for episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and in this episode, we are going to be doing the same thing in free play mode for episode 4, A New Hope, starting off with chapter 1, Secret Plans, in which we collected 0 mini kits and not the power brick, leaving us 10 mini kits and the power brick to collect. Fun. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, so after you exit the first room, you want to turn to the right and head to this door right here, then use your Sith Force abilities to open it up, and your mini-kit is just inside. When you reach this room, you want to switch to a bounty hunter such as Jango Fett and use a thermal detonator to blow open this little box right here. That's definitely not going to blow it. Oh, yes it did. It actually blew it open. Wow. Anyway, you want to drop into the floor and grab your next mini-kit. For the next mini-kit, you want to use your Force abilities to extend these 2 platforms right here. And all you gotta do is just jump your way up these 2, and I said jump. Wow, that was completely wrong. Jump your way up these 2 platforms, then into your next mini kit. When you come out the store, you want to turn to the right and use a bounty hunter such as Jango Fett on this green circle right here, and then you will access a hallway. At the very end of the hallway, what you're going to want to do is enter these 2 pods right here to cause pieces to come out. Then all you gotta do is reassemble these pieces into a door. And behind the door is your mini-kit. When you reach this room, you want to force these 2 blocks on top of each other, like so. And all you gotta do is double jump your way on top, up here, and into your next mini-kit. So after you use this panel right here, you want to switch this to a Jedi who has the Force, and use the Force abilities on the upper left panel right up here. Not that one, this one. And thus a mini-kit is yours. Yes, it is actually that random. Before you leave this area, you have one last thing to do. Switch to a bounty hunter. One last thing to do, not one last thing to you. Switch to a bounty hunter like Jango Fett and use a thermal detonator to blow open this canister right here, and then reassemble the pieces into a little car. Then take this car and drive it out. Actually, no, it's probably faster to go there, but we're committed to going this way now. We're going to drive it all the way out of this room, and you want to take this thing all the way to the crane room. Drive the car up onto the lift, like so. Oh, well, it didn't stay on the lift, but now all we gotta do is switch to somebody with double jump abilities and grab the mini-kit. So I accidentally destroyed it there, but earlier, right here, there's gonna be a flower on the wall that you have to destroy. I accidentally blasted to pieces, but it's gonna be right there on that wall. To find the second flower, you're gonna want to use a stormtrooper or somebody with Imperial access on this door right here, and your next flower is gonna be right inside here. Flower number 3 is gonna be inside this giant shiny thing right here, so use a thermal detonator to destroy it. And there's your third and final flower, revealing to you the 9th mini-kit. So you have the final mini-kit of the level. You want to head in here and use assist ability in order to completely drain the water. And then doing so will give you, drain the water. There we go. Doing so will give you your 3rd and final mini-kit of the level. Sorry, 10th and final mini-kit of the level. That was a lot of work. In this level, we unlocked the Super Blaster's power brick, raised our stud total as always, and obtained all 10 mini-kits. We also got ourselves another gold brick for collecting all those mini-kits. In this level, we collected 4 mini-kits, leaving us the remaining 6 plus the power brick to collect. Instead of going this way, you want to head to the right area over here, hover over, and then use your thermal detonators on these shiny objects. That completely missed. Let's try again. There we go. Ow. All you want to do is proceed into the area and then switch to a Jedi, such as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and assemble a tower by forcing these 3 blocks on top of each other, like so. All you gotta do is just jump on top of the structure, and then loop your way. Oh. It may take you quite a few tries to hop up on here onto the rock, but eventually you will make it up here. Just keep, no matter how hard it may seem, you just gotta keep pushing yourself against the rock, and eventually you will make your way on top of it. Then switch back to a bounty hunter and hover your way over to this other rock right here, and then push the minecart down the hill, like so. And now all you gotta do is just head back down here and grab the power brick which has just been revealed. Now, as you may be able to discern, we're not quite done with this Tuscan village just yet, so what you want to do is reassemble or force these pieces out of the ground and then jump your way up here, and then head on this way and switch to either a bounty hunter or an astromech to hover your way across this gap and into the minikit, like so. For the last minikit, you want to retreat back a little bit and then switch to somebody with Sith Force abilities, such as Darth Maul, to force open this wall right here. Then all you gotta do is head inside, and then you want to reassemble these pieces, not those pieces, you want to reassemble the pieces on the left-hand side over here into a little charge that you can jump up into this wall, then break down the blocks, and then reassemble these pieces into another charge, so you can jump, so that you can jump your way up here. Then from there you can double jump up to this ledge and grab the minikit. And just outside this area, you want to reassemble the pieces right here into a grapple point. Grapple your way up here, then float across the gap, and switch to somebody who can fit through a tiny door, such as Jawa. And then there's your minikit. When you get to the top of this thing right here, you want to use a thermal detonator to destroy these 9 caps right here. That completely missed. Let's try again. Then you're going to reveal 2 buttons over here, and all you got to do is step on these 2 buttons. Where's my partner? Step on these 2 buttons like so, in order to reveal a little door that you can crawl through as someone like a Jawa. There we go. And inside is going to be your minikit. When you reach this room, you want to head over to this panel right here and then use your Sith Force abilities in order to force it open. Then switch to somebody like the Jawa who can fit through this tiny door. Then step on these 2 buttons like so. I'm going to preemptively switch to the next character that we're going to need. And then you want to force on this valve right here. Then jump on top of the valve and use your Sith Force abilities once more. If I can actually jump on top of this valve. I said if I can jump on top of this valve. Then use your Sith Force abilities on that right there to get rid of the lava. Then all you gotta do is switch to somebody like switch to a bounty hunter or an astromech to hover across the gap, and the minikit is yours. When you get outside the sandcrawler, you want to head over to the support right here, and then use Sith Force abilities in order to lower the support. Then jump your way up into this section above. Oh dear! And here you're gonna find a couple buttons we got to stand on. Unfortunately, one of these buttons you cannot stand on with just a human. So what can we do to fix that problem? Well, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to something like General Grievous and mess these guys up. Then we're gonna jump on the Bantha. Yeah, remember these things that are completely useless? Well, guess what? They're finally not useless. We found something for them to do. We can get them out of this watering hole, head over to the right hand side, and put them onto this button right over here, because just standing on it normally will not be enough. We do need the Bantha's assistance. In order to do this, let's just leave them on the button and step on this other one like so. And the minikit is yours to grab. In this level, we unlock the Fast Force Power Brick, raise our stud total as always, and obtain the remaining 6 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those remaining minikits. In this level, we only collected 2 minikits plus the power brick, leaving us the remaining 8 to collect. As soon as you spawn into the level, you want to head over to the right side of the area, and then use somebody with Imperial Access in this white circle right here. Then step inside. You want to use the force on these 2 showers right here, and after you do so, a minikit will be yours. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to head up these stairs into a double score zone, then head across this bridge, hover across the gap, and when you get to the other side, you want to switch to a bounty hunter, such as, or you're not a bounty hunter, where's a bounty hunter? You're a bounty hunter. Switch to a bounty hunter, and then use your abilities on this green circle that you can't actually see. There is no green circle there, but it is a bounty hunter. Doors, I figured I'd say it anyway. Then what you want to do is you want to head back down toward the area of a bunch of bricks that just flow all over us and reassemble them into a fan. Now what you need to do, and this may seem a little bit random, is you need to find 3 carrots. And the first carrot that you're going to find is going to be just inside this garbage can right here. There it is. The second one's going to be in this garbage can over on the right. And your third and final carrot is going to be found in this garbage can right over here. Now all you gotta do is head over to the fan you created just a second ago, and then float your way up to your next minikit. Head up these stairs and up to this upper ledge, then switch to somebody that has the Sith Force, such as Darth Maul. Force open this hole, drop down, and the minikit is yours. When you reach this little crooked ship thing, you want to use a thermal detonator on this shiny device right here, then back up. Reassemble the pieces that fall into a rotator switch. After you fully rotate the switch around, all you gotta do is switch to somebody with grappling abilities, reassemble these pieces into a grappler, grapple your way up to the very, very top of the ship, and just on top, as you may have been able to discern, you are going to find your next minikit. Once you step inside the cantina, you want to head into this back alcove right here and then crawl through the tiny door like so, and your minikit is going to be just inside there waiting for you. Next thing you gotta do is find 3 massive radishes, and where these things are gonna be, the first radish is gonna be inside this garbage can just outside the cantina door. We'll come back to the radishes in a second, but for now you wanna use a bounty hunter on this door right here to access a secret hidden area. Radish number 2 is gonna be inside this garbage can right here. And before you leave this hidden area, you wanna use your force abilities on these 2 things right here. First do the left, then do the right, and after you do that, your next minikit will be yours. Then your final radish is going to be inside this area over here, just hidden inside this garbage can. And after you find the last radish, the minikit will be yours. Unfortunately, said minikit spawns all the way back in the previous area. Hover across the gap like so, then all you gotta do from there is just double jump your way onto this ledge, and the second last minikit at the level will belong to you. Now the last minikit is very simple. Just head towards the movie theater back here, use an R2 unit on the panel, and the minikit is waiting for you just inside. All you gotta do is shoot down these 4 lights at the bottom of the screen, which is somebody with force abilities to force the pieces into a Lego symbol, and switch to somebody with a blaster, and shoot down the screen. And there's your last minikit. In this level, we raised our stud total as always and obtained the remaining 8 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we only obtained 3 minikits, leaving us the remaining 7 plus the power brick to collect. Remember that section from story mode where Ben Kenobi just kind of ran off and did his own thing? Well, now we're going to go into that section, so you want to hover across the gap like so, and you will enter a brand new area. Turn left at the first hallway you can find, and the minikit's going to be right in here. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to hover across the gap towards the right-hand side, and grapple your way up to this point right here, then switch to somebody who can fit through a tiny door, such as, who do we have? We have you, Jawa. Head onto the door, and the minikit's going to be just on the other side. Hey look, it's that scene, but from the other perspective. That's neat. Alright, so what you want to do now is you want to use force abilities on this right here to reveal a series of levers that we can pull. So pull 1, then pull 2, then pull 3. And the minikit's going to be yours, just up there. All you got to do is grapple your way up to the top, like so. And the minikit is... So if you remember correctly, this is the crossroads that we had in the in story mode. So in order to get back to the regular path, which you need to in order to get the next minikit, you want to head through this doorway right here. Then head down the hallway, and you want to preemptively switch to an R2 unit, such as R2Q5. Use your R2 unit on this doorway right here in order to open it up. Then hover across the gap that we can now see. Switch to somebody with the ability to grapple, such as you can grapple, and the power brick is yours. Hey guys. How's it going? Before you drop down into this doorway, you want to hover across the gap and into your next minikit. And do I have... Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to have enough hover to make it, but it looks like I did. Before you get into the elevator that heads down to the cell block area, you want to force these 3 blocks into a tower, like I am doing here. Then all you gotta do is just jump on top of the tower that you create, up into this level right here, then push this object over the hole right here to crash down and reveal your next minikit. At the very end of the prison hallway, you're going to find a 3PO panel on your left. All you gotta do is use a protocol droid to open it up, and the final minikit of the level is going to be waiting inside. In this level, we unlocked the tractor beam power brick, raised our stud total as always, and obtained the remaining 7 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we collected 4 minikits, leaving us the remaining 6 plus the power brick to collect. After you get out of the garbage dump, you want to use a protocol droid on this panel right here, and the power brick is going to be just inside waiting for you. All you got to do is just reassemble all the pieces that you will find into a fridge, then use the force to open it up, and there's your power brick. After the first helmet dispenser, you want to use a bounty hunter's thermal detonator on this little structure right here. And there's your first minikit. Once you get into this subsection of this area, you want to crawl through the tiny door, and your minikit's going to be waiting for you just on the other side. When you come across this Sith panel, use your Sith Force abilities to open it up, and the minikit's waiting for you just inside. When you reach the exit door, you want to force these objects above you into some platforms that you can use to jump up into the next minikit. When you reach this room, you want to head towards the back side of the area, switch to a Jedi, such as Ben Kenobi, to stack these two boxes on top of each other. Then all you gotta do is jump on top of the boxes, and you can probably guess what to do from here. Just head across, and the minikit is yours. For the last minikit of the level, switch to a bounty hunter and use their abilities on this green circle right here. Then step inside the room, and the last minikit is yours. In this level, we unlocked the invincibility power brick, finally. We also raised our subtotal as always and obtained the remaining 6 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting that minikit, or for those minikits. In this level, we collected 7 minikits plus the power brick, leaving us only the remaining 3 to collect. And this time, we do actually need more than just a TIE fighter. We need not only a TIE fighter, but also a cablecraft car. For this point, I probably shouldn't have to explain how you go about doing this. Just switch to any TIE fighter vehicle, go into the TIE gate, and your first minikit is going to be in this area. All you gotta do is use a torpedo to blow open this hole right here, and here is your first minikit. Your next TIE gate's going to be over here on the left-hand side of this area. I don't know how much of that you missed because the footage cut out, but you just shoot open the canister and then there you go. Alright, shoot open the thing in the back of the area and the canister's yours. So what you may notice is that there are 2 more TIE gates in this area. There's one over here, and there's another towards the 3rd shield gate. We need to open both of these in order to collect the final minikit of A New Hope. So we open the first one, now we're gonna open the second one, like so. Now that both of them are open for good, what you want to do is you want to switch to something with a cablecraft, or so you want to switch to a cablecraft car, such as, let's see, what's something that we can use? You want to switch to something like the Republic gunship, just any cablecraft car, and these TIE fighters are gonna really get on my nerves in a second. Okay, what you want to do is you want to grab, hold on, come on, spawn back in, buddy, spawn back in, grab this, and drag it all the way over to the other TIE fighter, to the other TIE gate, being very careful not to knock it into anything in the process, because that'll be very annoying. Don't. Okay, that almost went straight into something that would have been very annoying if it did. Oh, what, did I lose that? I think I lost it. Nope. Yeah, get back here, thank you very much. Almost lost it. Take it through the gate, and then just swing it in. Oh, I lost it again. No! Got it. Okay, swing it in either side of the electric gate, like so, in order to knock it down. And go back to the dispenser, grab another one, and do the same thing again, but this time, whatever side you didn't hit the first time. And after you do that, I missed my target. No, I didn't, it's still alive. It's still alive. Just give it a little nudge. If I can freaking grab it. Give it a little bit of a nudge. Can I even grip? Is it just stuck now? No, I got it. Nice, okay. The final minikit of A New Hope is yours. In this level, we raised our subtotal as always and obtained the remaining minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. And that's it. We're done. That is all 6 levels of A New Hope completed for as much as we can in free play mode, leaving us with, if I can, 18 out of 20 gold bricks, 60 out of 60 minikits, 6 out of 6 true Jedi, and 6 out of 6 power bricks, which is all that we were trying to do in this episode. So, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, when we're going to be heading through free play mode for The Empire Strikes Back. Goodbye.